Okay, so the next step is you need to have a remote blog to link from. So, we want to link to this hub page, but where are we going to link to it from? So what we do is we click on the Identities tab, and we're going to create an identity. So we just click on the New button here, and that pulls up this screen, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put in all the identity information. So, in this case, I used a real name, but I'll put that in, and I'm going to fill this out. Okay, so I filled all this out. I didn't put real passwords in here, but I clicked over here. I'm using WordPress as my remote blog. Put in the account information. The blog title is SEO software. It might be something else, whatever, and that might not be the same as the blog theme keyword. Again, you pick from the list. You have your list of keywords. So I'm going to associate this remote blog with the theme keyword of SEO software. I put the blog URL. Actually, this should actually be http:// very important / an actual URL. There's a little arrow here if you want to test to make sure the link's working. And then I'm either going to call this a child blog or a grandchild blog. When I first set up these identities, the first batch I'm going to do are going to be child ones, and then I might create a bunch of grandchild ones to link to the child ones, like that. And then when I'm done, I just click Done. And now I have a list of identities. So now the next step is that I need to go ahead and pick where I'm going to link to my hub page from. And again, I'm going to have a whole bunch of identities here. And you could set all these up in advance, one for every keyword, multiple ones for every keyword, hundreds if you want. It doesn't matter. You're going to create an email account with Yahoo or Hotmail or whatever. You're going to create a Clipmarks account. You're going to create a remote blogging account on WordPress or Vox or LiveJournal. You're going to have the blog set up. You're going to put all that stuff into Clipmarks, and then you're going to fill out this card here in this software that's going to have all those details recorded for future use. So now the next step is to go ahead and select it from the list. But what's important to note here is that this is going to do it automatically, because what's going to happen is you have a whole bunch of links you're going to create over time. So if I click on the links tab here, this is going, every time I do this, I'm just going to create a new link. And what becomes very cumbersome is to try to figure out, you don't want to keep linking to the same place from the same place. You want to mix it up. You want every identity, every remote blog, every child, grandchild blog that you create to link to a different asset page every time. You might have 10 different hub pages and 10 different Squid-Do lenses, and you might have an external, let's say, WordPress blog you create, and you want to have all links from all these things going into your main site, and then you want to have links going into those remote properties from all these child and grandchild blogs, and you don't want to repeat yourself and keep linking from the same place to the same place over and over again. So what I did was I automated the process, and when you click this button here, what it's going to do is going to check to see, out of all the identities that you have, this whole list of identities here, it's going to check to see which ones have the same theme keyword, and then it's going to check to see if any of them have already been used to link to this hub page. And it's only going to select ones that haven't. And then it's automatic. So if I click this, you're going to see it automatically picks this one, and it gives you a green light which says you can go ahead and now use this and make a remote clip to blog to my WordPress using a keyword to here, and I'm going to show you that in the next video. But this is how you pick the asset to link to and the asset to link from. You just click these buttons, it automatically figures it out for you, it keeps track of everything, and will let you know which one you should use next automatically. We'll pick it up next video.